What up, world? We live right now. We in the garage right now. We got a special person with us right now. He's rocking with me and man Dub right now. Y'all know him from the tag.
Super engineer.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Hey man, I appreciate y'all boys having me for real.
Peace and love, man. You one of the OGs in the game.
Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Third Good Boys. You gotta be an OG to really know about them, boys.
You gotta take that shit back to Snow,
you
boy.
know, that's
you gotta
like
take that shit back to Snow,
2005, 6, 7, all them good golden era years, you know what I'm saying? Val, was, you feel me? No Ada, you feel me? So we gonna start off from the beginning, Dub. You know, how your upcoming been on Third Good?
Shit, really, man, just like real fast, living tight, man.
Yeah.
All us family cousins, man, just mobbing really through the city, partying, and you know that young life girls playing basketball too. Basketball.
Oh yeah, that's been a must.
Definitely was my first love, basketball for shit.
Yeah. I think in every HUD you got that ball player, that smooth big boy, the candy lady, the hustler.
Yes, sir.
You know, the OG who ain't never want to be wrong.
Right. I think that's what make it a little different for y'all boy here in Third Good, man. It feels like a country setting, man. Country area, everybody close. Just real family.
Family,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It ain't like, oh, I grew up, my mama knew you from down the street, you my pretty auntie who I raised up with.
Yeah.
Like, that's real family and that's real ownership over here, man.
Yeah.
So what gets you into engineering?
Basically because I used to rap, so rapping after basketball, I just decided I was going to do the rapping thing. Because, you know, one day I was in my brother's room and I found his rap book. You know, I got two older brothers and they was in the music shit. So I ended up finding his book, man, and tried to read his lyrics. And then he had some kind of beat making machine thing on his PlayStation.
Tascam or something.
And I was fucking around with the beat thing, and I just fell in love with that shit, man. Just like, I just love music all together from back when LimeWire, you know, still in Boosie, just love music, man. It's just a feeling of music that I don't know, you can't explain.
One of the biggest things, man, you know everybody, you want to know how you came up with that tag, bro. You got one of the catchiest tags in the world, bro. That shit catchy as a bitch, bro. Where that shit came from, bro?
Tag came from, so one of my little partners,
Rest in peace, Ron.
Rest in peace, Ron, for sure. He came down here one day and he was just saying that. She was like, yo, Double Man, put that sauce on that thing. Like, he was just saying that shit. So we was like, man, go in the booth and say it. You know?
Right.
He went in the booth and said it, and it was history, man. You know, my first tag was the SMG audio.
Yeah. Always hear that.
You know what I mean? RIP her too. You dig what I'm saying? So that tag did great. But the sauce tag, I don't know, that one just got bigger, man, you know? The sauce tag.
It's gonna get bigger. You get bigger when you kill the music, bro. Like, you and everybody shit, bro.
So, I know we talking about the engineering right now. You was the artist first. You was a rapper first. Y'all had a group. What year did y'all form Third Good Boys?
What year you think, Cruz?
Val.
I know it was like...
It's been a while.
I remember like 05, 06.
I know the Buzzers was in 07, like
05, 06, yeah, around that time.
High school time.
Yeah. After a little bit after, I think I was in during high school in the college.
Yeah. Y'all been wild.
6 to
Okay.
Yeah, y'all been wild, man. Y'all been wild.
Facts,
hey. Club Kush, boy.
Oh, man.
Club Kush, boy.
Kennedy Center, was that the center right there in the other side of the creek?
Nights
of Columbus.
Hey, first time going out there. Third Good Boys been all over the flyers and everything. Back in the day, they had the flyers and we didn't have Facebook. We had
MySpace.
Hey, y'all was MySpace King back then too.
MySpace
was lit. Yeah, man.
MySpace, man. So you know, so the Third Good Boys, y'all been doing your thing. You know, after that, Val did some solos, you did some solos. Twizzle.
The first solo.
When did the transition start from you coming in the lab one day and say, you know what? Yeah, the rapping cool. Let me 100% tap in to engineering. Like, when did it start?
I don't think he know. He been recording our shit
Right.
since we've been a group.
Right.
Yeah. That's
You've
definitely
been there. You've been there.
Yeah, I
doing
definitely
that.
was
Yeah.
the nigga behind the computer for sure from the jump. You see what I'm saying?
He been doing
And so I even used to do mobile studio for real, bro.
Word.
You used to pull up.
Yeah, I pull
Hustle.
up.
You did that
I
first.
pull up to the
Hustle.
nigga house.
So
We had
did
You
it
always
first.
had that gift.
Yeah, man. I pull up.
You know what's so crazy about it though? Back then in those days, everybody just wanted to be rappers. Like, you already see something different. Like, this engineering shit gonna be something different. This gonna be my lane, and you tap into that shit.
Yep.
Like, where did that came from, bro? Because you know everybody always want to do what the crowd do. You know what Charleston? If the crowd doing it, you can fit into that crowd. That's when you grew. But you took the engineering shit and went with that shit. The crowd follow you, bro.
Yeah.
I was so spectacular about this shit, bro.
Take off.
I'm talking like on D Road. I had this apartment and I started doing sessions in that apartment, right? And then I think I was charging like $40 an hour, and I ain't had much customers neither because I still was rapping.
That
at the
been
time
that
too.
price back then.
Yeah,
$40, boy.
So I've been doing my rapping, working on my career, but it was kind of towards where I was about falling back a little bit more.
Right.
But started there, and then I went and got this house on Lima. The thing that made me keep going, bro, one day we was at the house on Lima, and I looked outside, bro, and I had a line of niggas waiting to get
Damn.
record.
Oh, you talk about the house that you had right over there? Yeah, we used to be
The
there.
house that me, you did that stuff that took me.
Yeah.
Rug down there.
So when I seen that, right, that shit motivated me, bro.
That been your,
That
that been your
motivated
sign
me. Let
right
me call
there.
you right back, Mark. This is my son right here. Say what's up to the interview.
What's up?
What's up?
What's up, man?
I'm gonna call you right back.
Hey, that shit dope. That shit dope as shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So when I seen that, you know, that shit motivated me so big. Then
Right.
I got this phone call from Buck, and he was like, "Man, you don't want to be recording up that spot, man. I got a building for you."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we
I
sat
remember
down,
that. Right on Remount.
right on Remount, man. And once I went to Remount, it seemed like everything just went crazy.
Blue.
For me. Like it started linking with
Like,
the
like,
law.
like
Yeah.
you had that moment to yourself
Yeah.
in the studio, like, oh, that shit happened.
Yeah, that shit get-
That's when you had that moment, like,
Yeah.
okay.
So, I mean,
You know
before
what I'm
you
saying?
get to that moment, sometimes, man, you go through a journey, man. Sometimes you like, man, fuck it, I won't give up. This ain't gonna work. What
Yeah.
made you keep fighting and be like, you know what? I knew this shit gonna work. And then, because when that shit moment happened and it blew up, pretty sure you ain't thought it was gonna get as big as it was gonna get.
Right.
You ain't been looking at it like that. So in that moment, man, when you was going through that struggle, what made you not give up and say, hey, let me keep pushing this shit?
Oh, man, it's just the people around me for real. Like, Val, Digger even took, man, I remember Digger be like, bro, this shit gonna be
They
big.
see
Just a
you
lot
gonna
of
blow.
Yeah, a lot of people just telling me, bro, like, bro,
Yeah.
you doing
I saw it.
doing it, bro.
I
Like,
saw it coming.
keep going. That motivation definitely kept me going. And then at the time, too, you know, niggas working, but it's
Yeah.
like, man, you want to have that time, because at this time, nigga, I'm having kids left and right. You know what I'm saying? so I'm trying to, like, figure out a way where I can have time to get money and be able to spend time with them like I want to.
Right.
You feel me? And gradually, bro, my mom was like, "Hey, son, like, I'm behind you. Just save up this amount of money
Right.
and take that risk."
Man,
Shout out to the
mom,
real
bro.
mom.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
mom, man.
Queens, bro.
Take
And
that
that-
risk.
Queens.
That risk definitely.
And man, shit, the biggest thing, man, we always talk about, man, having a team around you, man, having the right people to mark motivation around you and shit, bro. Like, that's what we pushing our podcast, because if you got a team and you got the right people around you, man, like you say, everybody has to see before you got to see it, bro.
Right.
That's what motivated you, bro.
Right.
And it's so crazy, bro, like, you say, make a time for your kids, bro. You should get a FaceTime call with your son.
Right.
So it's like, nigga, he playing this music, we trying to figure out how to do this shit together. We grow together, bro.
Yeah.
So that be your calling, man. It's just dope that you stick with that shit, man, to work out the way it work out, bro.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
and they go as far as teaching me how to engineer.
Oh yeah, Val be
that's
doing
a
his
whole
thing,
other-
yeah.
that's a
I
whole
engineer a
other
bunch
thing.
of shit. They don't
Yeah.
even know I engineer.
Yeah, Val be.
Gotcha.
On the strip of him.
That's like that.
Right.
That shit
That's how
be
I
another
learned.
hustle to flip
Yeah.
off.
That's how I learned
Yeah,
how to
so
record
the
my
classes.
damn self and do
Cause
it.
everybody gonna be the rapper.
Right.
And you
Over
can
him.
start some shit
Right.
like
And that's what
Y'all
y'all
fools.
man, bro. When
Yeah.
it comes to that, man,
Engineer.
or it comes from a passionate place where you want to teach a motherfucker you love to do the same thing and give them the game too, bro. Because I'm pretty his dream. Damn it, easy. Fuck, like he said, he get $40 at one time, bro.
Oh
You know what I mean?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I the value he had to work and show that, hey, I worked this much, man. I'm gonna be this name. Like, I keep building this platform. It's like, now I'm gonna give you this shit for free, bro.
Motherfucker say you need
Alright,
that.
you wanna make this
Do
in
it.
the
Yeah.
city?
So okay, so you went from the house right down the street,
Yeah.
recorded in there.
Yeah.
Buck gave you that phone call to get the building off a remount. I remember one night I pulled up, it probably been about 8 o'clock, 8:30 at night. I pull up, I open the door, I say, well, goddamn, there been like 25 people in there. So I saw the following that you brought, and you motivated a lot of people to say, I need to do this, try this rap thing.
Yeah.
Like, I watched them boy go to you. I watched them boy book 4-hour slots. Like, your engineering in your studio made them feel like, I can do this
Yeah,
too.
like rappers.
I can
They
drop
feel like
too.
they can rap.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't been the type to be bougie or be like, this nigga wasting me time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, that's another story. But yeah,
No,
but,
but you gotta have a certain type of
you know what I'm
patience and shit
saying?
for you to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a certain type of
Engineering
patience for you to do that
is,
shit.
you gotta be patient when you engineer, boy.
And it's crazy because this engineering and shit helped me grow patience. And the thing about patience, bro, like you can go a long way with that.
Yeah.
That helped me with my family, my kids. That helped me with everything. Cause boy, you know, with kids, you gotta have patience.
Right,
Gotta have
right.
patience.
And that shit got my patience through the roof, man.
Gotta have patience, boy.
It's lovely, bro. Even when you know when you got a mama of the kids, you know sometimes they get aggy and they want to start bitching at you. You got that patience.
Right.
You got a shield
Yeah.
on. You feel what I'm saying? So you're not fighting fire with fire.
Right.
In the long run, that shit pay off.
I'm gonna be honest with you, you just dropped a jewel on life just now. You took your
Thanks.
work, you took what you learned from work and you made a part of your everyday living.
There you go.
That's what you passionate behind that shit, bro. This is
Yes.
whatever. Like, I gotta do this every day. So I gotta relate it to my everyday type of life, bro. That's a different type of grind, different type of hustle most people don't have, bro.
Yep.
Most people feel like if I ain't in here, that means I off.
Right.
For you to say I gotta evolve this inside my family, I gotta evolve this in my everyday life, being in here,
Right.
you knew what you was doing, bro. And you stand on that shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's dope as shit, bro.
Stay in your lane. And then, so you was on remount in the building, and then you said, you know what? I'm gonna go get my own building.
Yeah, but before
Just
that,
back in Goose Street.
yeah, before that, right?
Mm-hmm.
We left Remount, and then I went and got that building at the front of Goose Street.
Right,
Waffle
that's
House.
the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, we went and got that one. We was there for like I say 6 months,
Right.
and you know we got those people toms,
The haters.
the haters and shit like that.
Too much business.
Too much business coming through, man. Too much business been coming through, man. So he started watching, and
Yeah.
it was a video shoot. Shout out to OG and Big
Boss?
Music,
Oh.
them niggas, right?
Yeah.
They had a little scene in the video where it was guns, and it was like a robbery scene. And the neighbor, his cameras was pointed towards the back door of my building.
Oh.
So he took that footage and showed the landlord.
Showed the landlord.
Yeah. Right. So she was ready for me to go when she saw that.
Dear landlord, it was all props.
Word.
It was props.
So
It was
when
real.
she did that, think about this right here. Now this at the peak of my career.
Right.
I'm about to lose my building.
Mm.
So it's like, bro, what the fuck I gotta do?
That's my next question, bro. That was my next question, bro. Like, what was the next thing to say? Say, I ain't gonna give up. When you push through and figure out that plan,
That
bro.
boy Val Cruz, man, like
Yes, sir.
Shout
he
out
came
Val.
out with that plan, like for real. When he saw
Next
these
door.
buildings, next door. Next door. They
Next
had
door.
these buildings next
Yeah,
door,
the
bro.
next door.
Word. I never would have thought like.
Yeah.
And if y'all notice, bro, like now you see niggas got barbershops, all type
Yep.
of shit in these buildings.
Yep.
You feel me?
Right,
Like,
Yep.
and this nigga was thinking of that before. Like I promise.
Yeah.
that nigga definitely came through in the clutch, bro. Because we had to get out and then what, 20 days.
Had to figure something out.
Niggas blowing me up. Yo, we trying to get live. I don't even got a studio at this time. You know what I'm saying? So that shit
dope,
crazy.
man.
Yeah. So,
That's dope.
but I never gave up though. I kept the vision. You know what I mean? Even to losing the building, I said, shit, fuck it. We gonna then get this shit together, cut some land down, move the studio to inside the house.
Damn right.
Did that shit.
Did it.
Pre-ordered this building right here. Made some phone calls and got this shit built, bro.
Built.
Yeah.
And
That's one of the best things you did, because even looking around the studio, everything, this wall where everybody outside,
that's what I'm
that's one of
saying.
the best things you probably get
That,
to do, bro.
that should show the people right there.
How much?
You see all these artists'
work Brian put
names on the walls. That'll be putting in work.
Putting in work, bro, day and night.
Day
I don't
and
even
night.
go to the club no more.
Facts.
We trying to feed the city, bro. We gotta
Yeah.
we gotta
Yeah.
make sure the city.
The old OGs, 40 ounce, Twin, Big Man, who had the studio back when they was Screw.
Shout out to
Cause,
the boy.
you know what I'm saying?
So, let me ask you a question, man, because you know, like, it's always that one song that, you know, motherfucker, you hit that, they call it a lock. The first one you can get, they might say that motherfucker lock. But when you consistent with that shit, it's like, nigga, my foot here, what was that song that said, you know what? Hey, I hear now. That you realize the world started kicking loose and you were like, okay, they knew who I is now.
It got to be that Akadonkey song.
Oh yeah.
That Boss and OG Akadonkey.
Oh
The
yeah.
one we did on Remo.
Go download the new album, man. Life in the North 3, bro. Shout out Lil Boss, bro.
That shit was like, it got to the point where my baby mamas was hitting me on some shit like, yeah, I'm getting my hair done and I heard your tag. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was like,
all over.
word, that's what's up.
Big mama sure you love like that, bro. That shit like that, bro.
You doing all right.
Yeah, when you get those phone calls and they saying they hearing your work all over the place, man, that right there is just, that's crazy.
So for the young upcoming engineers, what advice would you give them?
My advice to them is you gotta be consistent.
Definitely.
You gotta be consistent.
Definitely.
Consistency will get you so far. And if you know you gotta work and you gotta go to the studio after you get off work,
Late nights, early
it's
morning.
gonna take that. It's gonna take that. I did. You feel me? I did. I'm talking about grinding all day from 6 a.m. coming home 7 and then getting in the studio till 2, 3 in the morning. I did
Do it
that.
all over again.
I did that, bro. I'm still doing that, you know. But I'm full time with this shit. But
Yes, sir.
I had to jump on the stepping stones first. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like,
Take a leap of faith.
One thing is, dog, man, just hang your stuff all the time. Just knowing you from, just hang your shit. Just coming in there. I watch people recording shit like that, bro. For you invest in your fucking self, bro.
Yeah.
You invest in yourself like a motherfucker, bro. That's what most people don't do.
that's
Like, bro, you invest in yourself like a motherfucker, bro. Whether it's time, money, whatever the shit is, like, bro, you invest into making that shit better, bro.
Yep.
I respect that shit much, bro.
Definitely investing like from, I'll say I'm like 4 mics in, just a microphone aspect of it.
Yeah.
I'm 4 mics in, bro.
Facts.
From the rare, the $200 mics all the way to the $1,500 mics. You feel me? Investing in the boards, investing in the interface.
Oh yeah.
And all I think, bro, when I do that shit is when I want my customers to sound
Good.
You feel me?
Cause you go, hey, I'm glad you say that. Cause you know when you a good engineer, when the artist not record their verses, they walk out that booth. Now it's time to listen.
Yeah.
And you be playing with it sometimes.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't even get to the mix and master part.
But
He just be playing
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
We like, oh, you hear that? You hear that thing just dropped the stuff. So when you got an engineer who know what he doing, man,
Listening is so crazy.
that's timeless, man.
I was just
That's
talking to Pusha
timeless.
about that shit. We've been in here. Pusha knew where he had fuck up at, right? That already get back to the shit before you tell me fuck up at that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I like this shit here, bro.
You gotta have an ear for that music, bro.
Definitely an ear, bro.
Gotta have an ear
That's
for
what you
that
got.
music.
You got to ear for that music, bro.
And you know,
Give you that.
I get that air, bro, just listening to, like, back in the day, bro, I used to ride on my bicycle and have that Walkman. Y'all remember the
Yeah.
400
Yes, sir.
degrees, bro. That CD.
Yes,
Julius
sir.
400 degrees CD. So now I mix my shit to that standard. To this day, nigga. 400 degrees, nigga, I mix my shit to that standard, bro.
Facts.
And that's how, I think that's how I got lit with it, bro.
You took a hell of a blueprint, bro. You running with that, bitch.
Yeah,
classic
that's
album.
how-
Keep it there right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Classic.
the blueprint, bro.
That's a classic.
Riding on my bike, bro. Listening to that
Classic.
bitch over and over, nigga. Word.
So like, what's next for you? Like, what you looking at stepping into right now?
The next shit, bro, I just cleared out some more land. So we about to do the video building, bro. The green screen.
Ooh, that's
We
smart.
about to get that going, and I'm probably about to
One-stop shop.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add on another studio room because like it's getting crazy. I be having
Need
to
some
turn
more
shit
space
down.
now.
Yeah, I be having
You
to
got
turn shit down.
somebody you shouting out, you training right now. He got
Shout
y'all
out
upstairs,
my
bro.
boy BB Slim, man. He been in here yesterday. with me.
BB, what's up,
What's
boy?
up, BB, man?
That's another pioneer who
Yeah.
we gotta get on the
You
garage.
gotta definitely get BB in here,
We gotta
man.
get BB Slum, man.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you use your God-given gift. You feel me?
And you still
And you don't abuse it, you use it. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't realize we are talented in something.
Yes.
But if you don't tap into your talents,
Right.
you just wasting and abusing it.
You just
So don't get mad at the next man because he turned up on his talent
Yeah.
and you been playing around with
you had a
yours.
whole punchline is how, and you got that talent, but you ain't put that work behind it.
Right.
You gotta put that work behind that,
Got
bro.
to.
That talent ain't gonna sing you up so far. You gotta put the work in behind it, man.
That's like if an artist call another engineer, right? I need 4-hour block. Oh man, I tired.
Right.
A 4-hour block and you say you tired, that's how I know you ain't serious about your craft.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
You
There you go.
know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, this is a rare image of real, independent, God-given talent success. That's what it is. That's the display of it.
And that's why I like about this interview when we said we was doing this one here.
You know what I'm
It was like,
saying?
he on age with us. We watched the 05, 06
Oh,
third grade
yeah.
shit. We watched his degree. Even if I
Yeah.
personally meet him this year.
Yeah.
I watch his work. I watch him grow with what he was doing as engineer the whole time, bro.
Hey.
So it's like, well, that shit's special, man.
The microphone used to be in the closet.
There you go.
You know
All
what
the
I'm
way
saying?
back when Willie D's was
You
made,
know what I'm
man,
saying?
you
Used
know.
to be in the closet. I
That was
remember them days. Shit.
crazy,
Pull
bro.
up.
You know what I'm saying? So. Oh, you gotta tell them now do what they
That's
saw.
20 years.
Yeah.
Just like that album.
Just like quick.
Yeah.
You know, and tell them, boy, you going to South Carolina State.
Yeah.
You did your thing at State.
South Carolina State, man.
You know what I mean? Shout out to them Bulldogs.
Facts,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? So
We've been at State, man, up and down that road, man.
turning up.
Going crazy, man. Hide your hoes, man. Back then, boy, we was crazy. You know what I mean?
Brought me up there,
Yeah.
remember that?
Yeah.
Had me up there.
Hey, that been like and I ain't doing no comparison now. But you been like a mini Lil Wayne back then.
We was.
You been like a
he
really
was
Lil
definitely-
Wayne back
yeah, I was
then.
influenced big time by Wayne, man. So,
For real.
Facts.
For real.
The hood that they call it.
I think that been only the MySpace days, like Moose said.
Man,
The
bro.
MySpace days.
MySpace, man, them boy had that bitch. They had that bitch lit, bro.
Yeah.
You knew where they at. You knew where the party at, man. Like, my
Matter of fact,
fucking
y'all had that Third Gun had that song, Low Mama Bad, or that been your solo.
That was solo.
Yeah. Low guy, I like that.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Even though Apple Music back then, but like, you had to really make
You
a
had to
fly
be
back
out.
then.
See, that
You had to have
that
the
was-
singles, you had to be
That
motherfucking
was the
pieces,
good
bro.
thing about back in the day.
Yeah, like,
You
you had to
had
hustle.
to do groundwork
Word,
and be
right,
outside
right.
with the people.
Right.
Y'all don't know keyboard all day, uploaded. No, let's interact with the people.
Shit, no phone either.
Right.
The phone ain't even that banana advanced.
You
You feel me?
feel me? Like,
So you really had to meet people when you really, you know, shit, MySpace, you could have meet people, but you still had to go and connect with the streets and shit like that.
And that's where motherfucker gotta give you your respect at. And like, Dick, I gotta give you your respect too. through time, man, that shit changed, like you said,
Oh,
with
yeah.
CDs,
It changed.
flyers. Now we got it where everything is all on the, but you're still relevant, bro.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah,
made
y'all
it
got
through
better with
everything, and you
yeah.
still relevant, and
Rapidly.
you grew and got better with time, bro. Like that's an accomplishment with itself, bro. Because when things change, some people don't know how to adjust.
Yeah.
Y'all knew how to adjust and keep that shit pushing, bro.
Yeah, we
And
reinvented
stay the
it.
flow.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
Right, lost
Lost
in
in
the
the
sauce.
sauce.
Hey, say, get off topic real quick, right? I was trying to share your new shit that
Hendrix
just dropped, but it's private or some shit. You gotta unprivate it.
Alright.
He just dropped some bangers that we did.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta unprivate that because the streets gotta hear. I tried this. I couldn't.
And I
shit.
got,
He go ahead.
Yeah,
I got something crazy.
shout out that boy.
Yeah, go ahead.
When we first beat Hendrix, we were
Yeah.
like, man, no. You doing that shit. And it's like, yeah.
Feel me?
Because sometimes you be scared to even tell people, like, not scared, but you don't know how
Yeah,
people
yeah.
are. Some
No,
people got it
no.
already in their head. Like, I know everything.
That's the type of people I need
I
around
said,
me. I ain't
you
learning,
do that
bro.
like that? And
I
he said,
like
you
to
know
soak
what?
in
You
that
was
shit.
right.
Yeah.
You feel me? I would fuck with that too hard, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, tell me if I in that booth like, hey, you're mumbling, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
Off
Like,
top.
that's
why
the way
I
I
fuck with
record
Dom
now.
so
The way I
hard, bro.
record right now is because of that.
Hey, bro, I'll be sitting out here in the
They tell
chair.
you that shit whack too.
You feel me?
The nigga
Yeah,
be-
but you gotta be confident in yourself for a nigga to tell you that whack and you go back to the
I
drawing
know
board.
it. I
You
whack.
be in there, you might be in
I
there,
tell
you might-
myself I
you
whack.
might fucking going too fast or some shit. I'm gonna sit out here with them. I'm gonna say, hey, Dub, we going too fast. What's going on? Something going on. Me and Dub, boom, boom. We lock in like, hey, yeah. Slow shit down, man. Slow shit down a little bit. Because if we like, he already there, bro, he gonna give you really what it's supposed to be, bro.
That shit rub off on
Yeah.
I ain't trying to
everybody.
take nobody money, bro. I ain't trying to make sure you got good product when you leave here, bro. That's why I fuck with Dub, bro.
And then the way he tell you be so
And I
crazy,
know bro
like,
since high school.
it might,
Yeah.
you might need to do another beat.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him over that one time, and then he went to another beat,
Right.
and that song came out so fire. I said, "Oh shit, you were right."
Back some vibes though, like gotta set that vibe.
So,
first.
Dub,
Gotcha.
you've been engineering for a while. You've been rapping for a while.
Facts.
How do you feel about the upbringing local music right now in Charleston?
If you had a favorite artist, who would be like your favorite upcoming right now?
My favorite right now gotta be Lizzie Black.
Shout out to Lizzie
Shout out
Black.
Lizzie Black.
Like,
He changed his name
Shout out
on
Lizzie
it.
Black. Yeah.
real grind.
Real grind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
watch-
fuck with
I watch
Black.
I fuck with him. He got a unique style.
Yeah,
Different.
Lizzie was
Right.
one of them guys coming here, probably for 6-7 years.
He been
And even in the back, he was like 20 of them used to come.
Yeah,
He
was
used
the
to
one
be in the back.
Yeah.
he used to do his song live.
Yeah,
Wow.
They didn't, you know what I mean? They threw him in the back. But his grind, you know what I'm saying, got him where he needed to be at.
Yeah.
And he listens and he, just like bro said, bro, nigga learning.
Right.
You know, all the game I gave him, he took that shit and ran with it. And now that nigga can go in the booth, no pen, no pad if you want to, just go crazy. You know what I mean? So that right there, dope. But right now in the city, I feel like a lot of people is they listening to too much other rappers from all over the place.
Sounding like them boy.
And they coming in here and they sounding like
Yep.
that Milwaukee chicken pizza.
Detroit flow and all that.
Right. And like, you know, artists nowadays, they real vivid and creative on what they got in their mind. You know,
Right.
A lot of them talking about murking all the time.
Yeah.
You know, they don't talk about money enough for me.
Right.
Right.
So you be, I know you be like, okay.
Yeah.
That's where that patience coming in.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That
Oh
where the
my
patience
God.
coming in.
Patience, bro. Gotta have
Real.
patience. Gotta have patience.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we just need people to. They gotta lock
Diverse.
in. You gotta lock in. Don't listen to all of these rappers out here. When you ready to do music, lock in 24 hours. No music, just yourself, bro. So
Yep.
you won't come in here sounding like the next
Sound
person.
like somebody
I'm starting to
else.
see that way too much, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let me ask you a question, man, because just knowing you, bro, you a humble ass dude, bro. You don't pop your shit like you know you can. Like, you come in, you just do what you do for passion and love. Give us sit back and understand sometimes, look at us like, hey, I'm a blueprint to when it comes to this engineering shit. I am the motherfucker who
For the young generation.
somebody
shit,
look
yeah.
at and say, hey, listen, he that dude. Like, I am that nigga right now. You ever sit back and look at it to yourself, or everybody else said enough for you to the bagger? All right, now I understand that shit.
Yeah. Really, I understand that part whenever, like, nowadays, it used to be a point where I have some dead time, like, on my schedule. But nowadays, it's like, it's consistent. So just that right there lets me know, like, I'm doing something right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I start to see a lot of the same people come back, too.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, you doing it.
Yeah.
Just like
that right there.
the track game. You got some good product.
There you go.
They gonna keep it.
Sell it.
You know what I'm saying? And on your question, Mook, too, I think what it is, once you know you already exceeded as far as success, you ain't got nothing to prove. So it's like, I can pop it. Why though? They know who I is. They see the work. They see the status.
Yeah, see, the reason why I asked him that.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know for his music, I see his journey, I see who he is, and I understand him from his music. Just being a fan. But if they come in here and watch him work, it's like, he ain't got no ego. He ain't no like, oh, you in here, you in my town, like, oh, yeah, like he in there like, I still putting the same quality working I've been putting in 06. I still got the same grind, I still got the hunger. None of that shit never got to me, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do that. That's why I ask, like, that's just some shit. You look at yourself sometime and understand what you did on that journey. Like, you understand, like, who you really is right now? Or does it take somebody to say, hey, Dub, you that nigga.
It take that. It take that, man. I love when people tell me, you know, how good I do or how I became. I definitely don't, you know, I can sit in the mirror and be like, yeah, I'm that nigga. But whenever you just get them flowers, I love them flowers.
Flowers, man. That flowers keep you going, bro.
Man,
flowers.
You said some shit, man, just being like with these two, man, like, we put our heads together to whatever's going on. Whether I got some shit going on or they got some shit going on, we can push our money, we can put our brains, we can put our love, we can put everything behind that shit together. You said earlier, like, your mama said, hey, listen, son, I believe in you.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get this shit done, bro. Like,
I got you.
The moment, bro, is like,
just hit the gas.
From us, like, they don't even got that kind of support, bro. Like, how big was that for you, bro?
They doing.
Like, you shot the fuck out your mom at the beginning of this year, bro. I was like, that's dope as a bitch, bro. Shout out to mom, bro.
Yeah, shout out mom.
Mother's Day, bro. You gotta make sure you live. You got Mother's Day, bro. Coming up.
Crazy, my brother Joe Black just came home.
Oh yeah, shout out to Joe Black, man.
He did 15
Cause you definitely been holding him down.
Definitely shout out. I'm gonna say something for Joe Black and Ty, man.
He definitely been holding y'all down.
But it's on now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's real love.
Real, man. Cause I remember one day me and you had ride out to what happened, Johns Island?
Warmer
Law. Shout out to Warmer Law, boy. Boy. If you ain't from there, you gonna get lost.
Fuck yeah. Went out there, went sober, get drunk,
you gonna get
lost.
Shit
Come back home, boy.
You know, and just just to see where your people come from, that keep you going too.
Yeah.
You know, the heritage, your background, what your people had to go through to keep land and property, and you know that give you like a mindset, like, man, I'm gonna hustle nonstop.
You could have really been one of them people like, I third grade, I don't even fucking Blue Street people. I don't even want my section of blue. I don't even want this. Like, you fuck with everybody, bro.
Yeah.
You don't see everybody, like, you put the same work and the same energy into everybody.
Everybody done been here.
Right.
So it's like, bro, that's what it means to really put sitting on, bro. And if nobody ever never give you your flowers for that, bro, I'm gonna give you your flowers. The garage you give you flowers right now, you really put the sitting on, bro. When it comes to that shit, bro, you look out for everybody, like, you put the same work, the same type of effort into everything with any artist you got coming in there, bro.
That's facts, bro. And that's one of my things. I try to not be favoritism, because I hear, you know, other engineers out here and people come here and be like, man, they treat this person better than they did me. They mix this person one better. I never want that for me, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, just like I mix
that money good, the product good.
Song, you know what I mean? The same way, bro.
So when can we get a SMG compilation?
Yeah, I promise you. I promise you, man. It was on the way. But I'm finna drop an EP.
Oh shit.
I'm
So
finna
you
come
getting back in the
Oh
booth?
shit.
Yeah,
Y'all heard this
Y'all
shit on
heard
the
it.
garage
On the
first,
garage
dog.
first.
Drop
I'm
EP,
about
bro.
to get back in the booth.
BB on the beats.
Right.
We finna go
And you
crazy,
know what's
bro.
so crazy?
So-
The album, my bad, Mook.
Go ahead.
The album that you recorded, the cover and the black cover.
Bag talk.
When you recorded Bag Talk, it was like a live album recording.
Facts.
Cause all us used to come back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, drop on that.
Yep.
Drop on that. Val, you on that song. Think of you on that song. Like it was open and live.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the album just been fun. Like
That's what people don't understand, bro. When you make shit fun and not like work,
Right.
that's when you can get
Everything
the best of that
gonna
shit,
flow.
bro.
Everything you go.
everything
The
gonna
best of
flow.
that shit, bro.
And there ain't been no hit.
Yeah.
There ain't been no.
And
Man,
that
I
just
can't
show
stand
you,
this nigga.
That just show you like all around in him right there for him to be like, you been on this song, you
Right.
been on that song, I'm gonna put this shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That just let you know you're
Yeah.
more than just an engineer.
And we used to be in there
music,
every
bro. You
night.
music itself.
Every night, like.
So
I can even say that as well, because I done been in here and bro, they like, y'all boy, put my
Yeah.
shit together like, hey, no, see this, bro, do them
Right.
boom like this, you feel
Yeah.
me? So that shit, once you
And
got
you
that
been
group around you doing that
doing
type
that
of
while
shit,
still
that shit
working.
is beautiful,
getting-
bro.
Still
Doing that.
working, bro. He's still working.
It's a lot of work, boy.
So, quick question, all right? You said you drop out the little surprise out there. 2026 is the EP. What's going to be different in 2026 with this album from any other album or EP you ever drop? Because I mean, we know over time it's growth, man. Like the mindset where you at right now in life to say, okay, this right on right now. You know, just a little sneak peek of what's going to be on the EP or what's coming from.
This EP right here, I feel like, first off, the production is going to be to the toppest of the toppest. I done learned so much, and that's another thing. I don't never stop learning when it comes to this engineering stuff. You know what I mean?
Never.
Like,
That's why you
shit,
fuck with them so much,
I'm
bro.
definitely, I get new plugins every 3-4 weeks. You know what I
Word.
mean? I can
Stay on
up
top
there.
of your game.
Yeah, so the production gonna be top there, and you know, with my communication skills, I can talk to BB or I can talk to whoever gonna be on the boards. I can tell them what I want better than before because just growing up, bro, like from then to now, my communication is awesome.
Yeah,
And I
you
got that. From
you
business,
100%
you know what I'm saying?
businessman.
Yeah, the communication is awesome.
You 100%
I lost
businessman.
some relationships because of communication. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But now, shit.
It's
At the end of the day,
100%
man, I mean,
businessman.
that's what happens, though. Like, at the end of the day, you may make that mistake. Like, you always look at it as a fail. You
Yeah.
learn a lesson, bro. You grow from that shit, bro.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, man.
Definitely. So the beat production gonna be crazy, and you know, I can definitely call some numbers now that I couldn't before. You know, to help out. You know what I mean? With anything that got to do with this. So
Yeah.
I feel like I'm gonna do my EP and then I'm gonna do the compilation. And I'm gonna get everybody. I'm gonna get everybody that I know on it. You know what I mean? Shout out. We're gonna get Digger, we're gonna get Hendrix, Val, everybody. And I can name all type of people.
I'm gonna tell
Shit right now.
y'all. I'm
We going
gonna
crazy.
tell y'all
Hey,
right
your
now.
bag, you see, your bag deep down, though.
listen.
Your bag keep
Yeah, we
information
going
down.
crazy.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not gonna
tell
lie.
y'all
Go
right
ahead.
now. If y'all ever need a good vibe, good R&B, smooth, call Val for a feature.
Oh, facts.
Call Val for a hook.
Facts.
I ain't telling you. Y'all sleeping on Val.
Appreciate it.
Val cool with them hooks, them lyrics, that sound, that tempo. I'm just letting y'all know. Trying to give y'all a quick little secret recipe.
Yeah, that boy Bob right there every step of the way. Watching and soaking game, man, that it made him grow as an artist.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
He soaked in so much game and got bigger and better as an artist.
Bro, you hitting it on the head, bro, because when you around you around people who are growing, you have no choice but to grow, bro. You have no
Gotta
choice
grow.
but to get better. That struggle buddies,
You
Yeah.
gotta
that's
grow.
on the
And-
garage, that
and-
struggle buddies,
Yeah.
and the loud, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if my homeboy care about me, he gonna check me on that too. Hey, get up off your ass.
Right.
You see what we got going on? Come on, tighten
Pick
it
a
up.
lean, pick a lean.
Definitely
Even if you gotta
You
carry
know what I'm saying?
bags,
Like-
pick a lean.
Yeah.
So, man, we gonna do a low shout out, man, for the new compilation
Yeah,
coming
shout
out,
out
man.
to-
We appreciate you,
shout out
man.
to-
The album, the
This is
EP coming first.
Shout out
EP
to
coming.
SMG. Shout out to the garage.
Yes,
Love,
sir.
man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, and that's real family right here now.
Yes,
We
sir.
ain't no friends, just real family here, man. Then when we sit right here, we kick the shit. We do the same thing when it comes to business. It's just love right here, man.
All love.
Smooth.
And they trying to kill me with this.
Well, I don't got to it.
Woo.
This shit hit strong.
Smooth. Yeah, man. Anything you want to leave the people with, Playboy?
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all booking with the SMG audio.
Keep booking.
Keep
Booking
booking.
with SMG audio. We're gonna keep putting out that quality work. And just I'm gonna keep supporting the artists. I'm gonna keep doing what I can do to help the city out, man.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
And that compilation on the way, EP on the way. Look out for Val stuff. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep going.
So right
This shit
now,
don't stop for real.
so right now, if we got anybody tuning in from the West Coast, any place about right now, how would they be able to look you up, man? Get in contact with you. They don't know who you is.
Double Man on all platforms. Google me.
That's all you gotta do now.
Google me, baby.
Hit Google.
We here. You know what I mean? Here. Day
Know
and
it,
night.
man.
Uh-huh.
Live.
Hey,
Shout out to Garage, man.
He got to say Google me, bro. He gotta put that work in. He done. Hey, you gotta
all you
Google
gotta
me,
do.
bro. You gotta put that work in, man. That's fair to be like that, man.
I had to drink the bed. Man, I had to.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. We came to do this, man. This is one
Raw
of my favorites,
Cut,
man. It's
man.
like.
Go subscribe.
I grew up with you, though. You see me, bro. I grew up with you. I mean, I was nigga in the club, from motherfucking whipping out the Kush back then.
Yeah,
all that thing. All that shit back in the day, bro. So it's like, now we here, we grown, man, just to see that you still here, man. You still relevant. You staying away from the bullshit, man. You locked in, man. And that shit shows, bro. Like, hey, that shit just simple. That's the blueprint of this shit, man. Find your gift, find your talent, man. Believe in God. Lock in, bro, and keep that shit going. You ain't gotta follow the crowd, bro. Keep your own path, bro.
Turn it up.
Somebody tell Digger to put up the songs you didn't get.
You know what I mean, man? I've been saying that since the first garage. I tell them hold the music, bro. Y'all keep sending me music, bro, but y'all ain't putting this music out, bro.
Nigga not releasing the double digger tape, man. We got songs from Doghouse. Remember Doghouse?
Yeah.
We got all type of songs.
We got all kinds of songs, boy.
We got the
That SWB sample. You still got that?
Yeah.
Man, you got
Everything on deck.
Put hold the garage out.
I knew you had that.
Put hold the music, man.
All them boys tell me, but I just learned
Henry's bringing me back
all
all the
about
time.
being in the algorithm.
Yeah.
So I put me get you in the algorithm.
I listen from a fan, you know what I mean? But it's like, when certain people drop music, like I say, you drop the music, and the rest of the work on YouTube, man, you can get somebody through. I was like, why you holding this right now? You don't know who you sending this, bro. That's you passing that message right now, bro.
Hell yeah.
You can't hold it, bro.
Yo, man, you gotta put that shit out.
Yeah.
Boy, Dig, I play you something that
I already know.
recently.
I know I'll stand up
All
and get
y'all
mad
in
at you.
trip. I going home.
I can hear me saying that for real though.
Man, listen, everybody, we appreciate
We
y'all
appreciate
coming
y'all,
in,
man.
tuning in, man. Like I said, this is one of my favorite ones, bro.
heard
I
me.
watch the growth. I watch him become his own
subscribe.
business. He stand on his name.
Uh-huh.
He grow with that shit, man. He push that shit. So like, that's the kind of shit I like, bro.
Hendrix.
Working, man.
I got something to leave for Hendrix.
Move
Well,
We in there.
No, I flustered today, bro. You know, I new name every time, bro. I got flustered today, bro. Al Flustered today, bro.
What?
New name every time. That was last week, bro.
yeah, man.
Al Flustered. Every time we do garage, it's a different name, bro.
Uncle Fester.
Y'all good.
My God,
Yeah.